welcome back. This is yet another episode. Just going to get our general energy reading, our Genergy reading today, as always. And if you are new, thank you so much for being here. And if you are returning, welcome back. I've already shuffled and imbued the cards with energy, which is fascinating because I'm sorry, but I'll get off on a tangent sometimes. When you think about it, there is no bad deal, there's no bad shuffle, there's nothing like that because no matter what, there's going to be some kind of message that's supposed to be communicated to you. And so it's more of like, is it a fate thing? Is it a destiny thing that you get those cards? Who knows? But I just think that's very interesting. So, thank you for listening. Oh, well, I need those two. And I'm gonna, along the way, I'll try and guide too. If you like my style of reading, then this hopefully will help you. But yeah, I'm gonna explain to you the process. I shuffle 3 times, and then I cut the deck 3 times, and then I draw 3 cards because that's 3 groups of 3, and I've always enjoyed the number 3. So there's that. But if I'm going to draw and a card pops out, I kind of use my own discretion as to whether or not I'm going to read that card. I also, if I pull like 2 or multiple, like any multiple of cards, then I'm just going to go ahead and pull those together because they are obviously, it's a dual message. So anyway, that's fun facts, that and then the underlying energy with our bottom of the deck. So thank you for being here. First off, okay, we have the Tower and King of Wands. In our possible challenges, we have Knight of Cups. And in our solutions, we have our Magician. Bottom of deck is 4 of Swords. Let's try something new today. This is another thing. Don't be afraid to try something new. I might actually, please forgive me for this, but I'm going to shift this camera up a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. It's hard when you're looking at it this way. Anyway, our bottom of the deck is 4 of Swords. Hopefully I said that. And I just want to see our top of the deck. Okay. 6 of Swords. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I feel like I need to have like hold music or something like do 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 da 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 da. Alright. I don't want to distract myself here. So with the King of Wands, there's a swiftness. So just to give you my inner monologue here while I'm thinking this through. The King of Wands, there's a swiftness to that card. The Tower, there's also very fast action. We have the romance of our Knight of Cups here and the manifestation potential of the Magician. You're basically having to ride something out right now. Something that is potentially devastating, very difficult. Please forgive me, I'm gonna get a sip of water. This is your reminder to hydrate. Yeah. So even though this is almost like, to me, it's like the Matrix slowing down something. You know how the bullets slow down. You this is what this car does. So everything's going live action, full speed ahead. The tower, things are crumbling, but you're just chilling right here. You have stilled the swords and you stilled the mind. And our top of deck is also a sword. So that has all to do with your mental plane, with your thoughts, your communication. Yeah, well, yeah. And sorry, I try to be as succinct as possible, but at the same time, sometimes it helps me to talk it out to get the message. So thank you for bearing with me. But sometimes, do you ever have something come to your mind and it's just so mind blowing, just earth shattering, that you want to get it out to other people and you want to be able to express it, but you also want to be able to understand it fully yourself? Like, even though something comes to you, sometimes it doesn't always make sense, but in those moments where everything makes sense, beautiful, brilliant. Oh, just kiss. Anyway, romance. I'm seeing this actually several times recently. Romance in the challenge. Something of infusing your life with romance. Like, remember, there's poetry. Yeah, there's nonfiction. There's all these things. There's um, just all. There's the potential for all of these different, especially if you're in your masculine energy. I want you to know that it's okay to embrace more feminine aspects too of the psyche. So romance, because just so you know, this is like to help people in this area, like that will potentially help when you approach people and they're feminine, if we want to put it that way. Let's so yeah, because if you adopt this romanticism, that's going to help you communicate, that's going to help you through this process. And our cups, so our magician has all of the elements. Our magician is one with all, with the has pentacles, wands, swords, cups, everything, you name it. Maybe this is how you have to get that cup, is you have to get in touch with this softer side. In my guidebook, because the guidebook, oh yeah, the guy I want to show you, but I'll try not. I'll try to control myself here, contain myself. It actually mentions that our Nine of Cups, if she were in love with you at the right moment, she would give you her own heart, basically, if it would mean it would beat on in the chest of one which she loves. Wow, like really? Oh, just poetry. So don't forget that. Beauty. You can't, just don't leave behind beauty in romance and all these things that a lot of people see as non-essential. Don't stress. Again, you're in this sort of stasis energy. Top of deck is giving me, all right, so this is almost like a new message coming in. So with our top of deck, that's going to be your crown. And your bottom of deck will be your root. So, that's possible. Sorry, we're working things out real time right now. But it's an escape energy too with the Six of Swords. Something is going on with your mental plane. where if you can get these cups in line with your sword, yeah, if you can get your cups in line with your swords, then you're unstoppable. Because, all right, I feel like I need to get like a dry erase board and take notes here. But just to let you know, I operate on the sense that our cups, that's emotion. You have to get those in line first. And then come swords, which are mental. Then you get to your wands. You can put both of those elements working together, your cups and your swords, to use with your will through the wands. And wands bring about manifestations, pinnacles. So you got to get all your arcana in a row, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to talk your head off or anything, any more than I already have, of course. But yeah, even if there's upheaval, just remember the romance and pull forth all of your elements, all your cups, your swords, your wands, and your pentacles in that order. By stilling the swords. Still the swords, still the mind. And look within yourself. Look within yourself, because that's your greatest teacher. Experience. Anyway, thank you for being here and for listening. And if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to drop them in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.